Hello, this is the first place virtual world deck, July 2021. I took it to a local win-a-box tournament. It was new format, and I won it using virtual world. So I'll go over my matches at the end. But yeah, it was a new format tournament. Virtual world, I think this deck's really strong right now. I think if you want to do well in like competitive settings, you can play this, or I'd also consider playing Sky Striker. I'll probably once I get that core together, I'll probably enter some tournaments with that and share the profiles. But for now, this is the virtual world deck played, and I'll show you guys. So we got 3 Lulu and 3 Roshi, standard. And then 3 Gigi and 3 Lily. All the best ones. And then 2 Nians. That rounds out the V-dub monsters. I don't need a 2-2. You don't need to play that until like rank 6s come out and like Dawn of Majesty. 3 Ash. Great card, hits a lot of matchups. And 3 Gamma. Phenomenal card. This card's an extender in this deck. You gotta play Gamma. It's a great hand trap for 1, but for 2, you can activate a lot of your effects in hand using like Kowloon or City as a target, or Desires, and it lets you. It's a blowout card because I run Crystal Wing. You can make Stardust Charge and then synchro with the Gamma to make Crystal Wing, and then have the driver for rank 6 play. But overall, really good. Low-key MVP. Then we played the 3 City and 3 Qinglong. Look at this. I finally completed my set of super Qinglongs. So nice. Thanks, Konami. But yeah, standard. 3 Desires, draw power. These are all the non-engine cards. So 3 Desires. And then 2 Goods and Metal Foes Fusion. This is like consistency cards. The only games I was losing were games that I couldn't get to Virtual World hand effect. So this will at least get you to like a Shen play at the very least. So it's a consistency card. But the Metal Foes Fusion acts like a Desires in this deck, where you will finish on 1 additional card in hand if you open this. Because when you discard it off Qinglong, you shuffle back to draw, so that's 2 cards from 1 card. So it's a +1 in that regard. Great card. I've been really liking this engine. At first I was unsure. I was playing more like Ghost Second cards over it, but I would recommend trying this for sure. I like it. I'm going to continue to play it. Deck's noticeably more consistent. E-Telly, I want to be able to play the game, so turbos it out. This is also good when you run the Dragoon package, because it's just a free level 3 to make the Mud Dragon in case you get interrupted and they're able to remove one of your materials. Triple Tactics, really strong in this deck, because you draw all your monsters act as like inherent extenders because they summon themselves. So if they stop your play, then you talents to draw. Oftentimes you can keep playing. But it's also really strong against Sky Striker matchup because they run a lot of low impact hand traps. So they hand trap you, and then you use this to rip a card from their hand, like Rip the Red, Upstart, and Cold Buy. All great cards. All cards you want to see. 1 up, but not more. Upstart's good because it can trigger Zulkin, but also 39 cards. And then 2 Chuche Shanmu. Extra deck Shen. I summon this every game. This card is so good, just for her ability. Juju, really strong at breaking boards. Yeah, that's about all there is to it. It's a good card overall though. Coral Dragon, draw when making Shen. Also lets you like synchro climb if you have like Lulu, Nia, and GG into Shen. So, or 2 tuners, 1 non-tuner to draw. Stardust Charge made it every game. Great card. Verm, this is used to like add back Lulu, but also break boards. Turn 3. Good card overall. I love it. It's great. And then I played the Zulkin package. So I played Crystal Wing, Zulkin, Mud Dragon, Caliga. I put this package in to deal with Tritron. I think that like Shen Chuche is not strong enough this format just to pass on, because the old combo, that was like the idea, is to pass on that with as many cards as possible. But this is just an FDK, like game 1, turn 1, against a lot of decks. I put it in specifically for Drytron to win that matchup. So And it worked. It's good. I wouldn't change anything about it. I think this is really strong. I'm happy with how it performed. And just because it's in here, like if game like 2 or 3, you think they're siding in Dark Ruler, you don't have to make this. Games 2 and 3. You can just do your standard plays and end on like card advantage. Because you want to play around like the Dark Rulers and droplets, that type of stuff. Zeus, phenomenal card. Thunder Charger, Break Sword. This card's really good. I use this as my rank 3, and I don't play down nerd because of space, because we're doing the Zulk and stuff, so. Detach 1 material effects are good. Fan, phenomenal card, striker matchup, but also really good overall. Utopia Beyond. This card's really strong. This makes a 4 material Zeus. A lot of lists, like, you'll see virtual world lists like not play this, but this is like low-key an MVP. Like, you gotta play this. It opens up so many Zeus plays. And like 4 material Zeus, that's really hard for decks out. Like, if you can break a board, then set up that, like, that's pretty good. And M7. I made that every game. Then I'm gonna share my side deck. I guess I prepared it for Rogue a lot, so this isn't like something you exactly have to play, but yeah. So Order, then Red Reboot, Zeus, and then Order just first turn, secure the win. 2 Dark Ruler. I never drew this, but it's for the Drytrons. Double Twin and Feather Dust. You can probably run 3 of this, but you need back row removal. It's just a blowout in like the striker matchup or Eldlik, those type of decks. Pankratops trades at like +1 turn 2. I like it. Double Nib. Not bad. Double Drill and Double Lance. So I want to find room for 3 Lance, 3 Drills, but yeah, I think definitely 3 Drills. I might cut the Nibs for like third Drill, 3rd Lance. I also think Cycle Reader. That's a valid card to be playing. And then Not Hung. So this sides in over the Juju in the extra deck. It just burns 800. It's for like long matches. All right, that's my deck profile. I can go over my matchups real quick. So, round 1, I played against Dragoon with like Necro Valley, like 3 Commandants, triple Solemn Strikes. We lost the die roll. We lost that. It's just Necro Valley killed this deck, dude. That was difficult. That was the only time I lost today. Invoke, Shuttle, Dogmatica, those guys. Not a hard matchup because Qinglong's really strong. City's really strong. So yeah, we won that. And then like they set up like the Makaba, and then you just Gamma there, Makaba negate, and then it's over at that point. I played then the Pen deck with the Edimon spell counters. Yeah, we won that for sure. I ended up, I think game 3, I drolled him 3 times. I ended up like drawing the droll, then M7 adding the droll back, then M7 adding the droll back. So it was nice. Numeron. I got hand trapped. He opened double hand traps, so like Ash Lance. All 3 games we played, but it's Numeron, so it's just like not an issue deck. It was a free one. Tri Brigade. He was playing the Rescue Cat variant. Then we played Invoke Dogmatica Eldlik, so like the Invoke Dog cards with the Eldlik traps. Yeah. I don't really like the Eldlik cards. I don't think they're like that great right now. But yeah. And then Tri Brigade. So that's my deck profile. I think for the new format, Virtual World is going to be really, really strong. If you want to like win tournaments, I think this is a very competitive deck you can take. It has a great Sky Striker matchup too. And I think Striker is going to become more popular. I would either play, like, if you're looking for a deck to play for the YCS, for sure consider picking this up. Dragon Link's like the worst matchup and got hit. Every other matchup for this deck is winnable. Even like if you're going second, even if you lose the die roll. This can, like, I feel confident sitting down with this deck against anything in the meta right now. Only other deck I would consider playing would be like Sky Striker. And if you build Sky Striker, I think it's important you design your deck to beat the mirror match. So whether that be like ego boosters or really whatever you want to put in. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, any changes you would make. And this is my first place new format, July 2021, virtual world deck. Thanks for watching.